Idea about B2B KATALYST, which I carry the card now. It's a startup. It's very much about 3.5 years back. This idea came around when Expo was happening in Dubai. I thought India was growing and a lot of business visitors will be coming. So I had an idea, why don't you help them to set up in India and in UAE? But after going for 3-4 days to Expo, I understood the idea went to a flop because it was like, it was purely an entertainment thing, hardly anything to do with. Then I started looking around and new ideas came, started talking to very senior people, etc., etc. That's when I came across a gentleman known as Patel from US. He had worked with Intel for almost 30 years and he wanted to build a printed circuit board semiconductor industry in India. I didn't know anything about semiconductor, but I liked his passion very much, so started talking to him, started bringing in people across. Now, for the last 2 years, I've been working on it. Now, it is seeing the light end of the tunnel after 2 years. So, the idea was once you get a subject matter specialist, you bring a technology to that. You add investor to that, you come up with a sales and marketing, so it becomes a product. Now in the future, everything is technology. So any subject matter specialist can think around doing coming to us and building a product as such. And the bigger idea was collaborating with different people of SMEs from different industries. See, any business when you start, you should have a bigger idea also. Okay, after 3 years, 4 years, what is a bigger thought? Then you come down to the smaller things. The bigger thought is to build 100 subject matter specialists and build a platform for ease of doing business. That is now it's food on the table, so I cannot think, but I still work on that idea. That is a idea, because after LinkedIn, no other platform has come. And the current scenario anywhere in the world is everybody wants to become an entrepreneur. From a 18-year-old boy to a 70-year-old people, they are all talking about entrepreneurship. I have never seen in my life, like last 2-3 years, I went to India last month, I was there, everybody, even a small boys after 15 years, they're all talking about business, entrepreneurship, startups, etc.
Why do you think that is?
It's a huge wave that mindset has changed somewhere, because previously it all used to be how safe you play, you get a government job, you get a salary that is from your parents' side, they tell you don't do business, you will, the business was meant to only a special class of people who knew what to do in business. But now it is not a rocket science or anything like that. Now I think the pressure from the parents has gone up. Now the heroes are the startup guys. Previously it used to be film stars and all that. Now even the film stars, cricketers, if you ask anybody with money, they would have invested in a startup. We don't know about it, but they are all investing in startup. That is how you learn, you come into business, so that's what the huge change across the world it's happening. I thought it was only in India, but no, it's across the world actually.